Hey everybody, my name is Addon List and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Priory of the Sacred Flame on a 5. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to be healing on our Holy Paladin. We got a group. We have 3 Paladins, a Evoker, and that was a Demon Hunter. Now I think it's probably a Devastation Evoker. I haven't seen Augmentation in a long time. But we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well, and you know, it's been a minute since I've recorded one of these. I've been pretty slow with my series for this one, for this season, for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. Doing a little Legion transmog right now. This is my favorite set from Legion. By far. I love it a lot. Party frames are a little far away. I was playing DPS, and when I play DPS, I like to move my frames a little farther away, just so I can, you know, not get crowded by too much stuff in the middle of the screen. That is one big problem I have with World of Warcraft's UI. I could change it, but it's you gotta look at a lot of other stuff while you're playing healer. So having the frames close is really nice. But when I play DPS, I don't keep the frames there. So. You saw me do a little combat move right there.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
We want to interrupt these. We'll get some power out of them. Make sure we're not standing in those. This power is pretty great. I believe it's a haste. Yeah, it's haste buff. Now, let me know. Would you guys like to see my vault picks? I haven't been showing my vault picks every week. Like last week, I didn't have a vault pick because I didn't record. I didn't run any dungeons on this character last week. I did play the character last week. As you can see, I'm up to 694. I went up a couple item levels. But I was playing, I was doing delves and stuff last week. So I did not, we're going to pop a cooldown for this real quick. And we're going to get ready to interrupt this guy. Get him with a nice little stun there. We're going to focus down this Conjurer and be ready to interrupt when we can. Here we go. Time to interrupt some balls. There's one. I can't get the rest. But I can do some healing. Let the other guys take care of the rest. Let's head up the hill. Not. 5s are pretty tough. This is the hardest one I've done. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to... The group's been good so far. But, you know, the tank is really pulling responsibly. Which I've really liked. I've really appreciated that, Mr. Tank. Oh, I've never gone this way. Well, I have, just not in a while. Alright, we got the boss. Good. We go ahead and pop our damage reduction on everyone. We're ready to hit Divine Toll when we need it. I just pop a defensive right there. So far, everyone's been really good at avoiding taking damage, which is awesome. We're going to hit that to get our stat buff. This is our trinket. We just got that trinket. Last week's vault gave us that. It is the Incorporeal Essence Gouger. I like it. It's pretty good. It gives a nice stat buff. This guy is kind of taking some damage. We're going to use Divine Toll here just to kind of help out. Now that we've got our buffed judgment up, we should be good. We're going to pull another pack. Excellent. Go ahead and pop our trinket. Ooh, I misclicked. My bad, bro. I really need to get a weak aura or something to make my cursor. Some ability. I need to find a way to make my cursor more visible because I lose it all the time. When you're doing mouse over healing, you really need that cursor to be visible. I'm gonna pop wings, just because I'm sweating a little bit.
My power is transcendent.
Now I'll tell you, I'm not sweating as much as I was in that Halls of Atonement first couple pulls. Those were brutal. We're gonna use the cooldown reduction on the tank, so he can make sure he has his defensives up. We're gonna target the sharpshooter and hit him, and we'll go ahead and hit everyone with beacon, followed by prism. Thanks again to the original player who told me about that long ago, one of the commenters. Appreciate all your comments and tips, making me a better Holy Paladin player every day. Beautiful. Went through some mana, but we'll get some mana back in a second. And we're going to target the priest and kind of lock him down, stun him, whatever we got to do. Because he'll do a heal, and we don't want him to do said heal. There it is. Interrupt on the priest. Great. Use the trinket again. The trinket does good extra damage, so that's why I kind of just use it on cooldown. This does 300k damage, which is not nothing.
A gift of power.
Okay, and we'll be able to interrupt a bunch of these balls. Get these three. Get that one. And he's got Damien. Now, the last time I did this boss, like this mini boss here, was on my Hunter, and it was like when I first started making a YouTube channel. And there's a wonderful clip on my shorts, if you want to go back through my account and find it, of me wiping the entire group here because I like jumped into a pack. Oh, this is a hard boss to fight. But he's dead. They killed him quick, I feel like. Ah, I'm using the random mount button, by the way, so I can just get it's in the mount journal. It's in the top right. It's this one right here. I do have an add-on for my mount, by the way. My mount journal to give me a different, it's more expanded. We'll use prism on the tank directly. Target the priest. I use prism on the tank directly to give him, so we could AoE heal, or AoE DPS. My frame rate just tanked there too. Holy shit. Is the boss in here? I don't see him. Oh no.
Of power.
We'll have our big trinket up, or secondary stat trinket up for the boss, which will be nice. Feeling pretty good about most of these pulls.
I see their depth. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenants. Ours is the true path for the Arathi.
And with the interrupt. Okay, here we go. Someone needs to interrupt that. They got it. Perfect. Okay, here comes a big bad. Avoid that. Hit them with the, there we go. The tank with the cooldown reduction. We'll block that fireball.
A gift of power.
I don't have anything to interrupt that. Let the rest of the group do it. We'll pop a trinket. Making sure I'm not going to accidentally walk into a group and pull stuff. I'm going to use wings here to get a little bit of extra DPS out. This fight is kind of tough, so I'm going to put a little extra damage out and a little extra healing. He's cooked. Get him. Love this armor set. I mean, wow, that looks amazing. I mean, if we hide the UI, I forgot what button does that for me, but is it Shift Z? I don't know. So you can LOS, I'll pop the group-wide DPS or protection on this group. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and use the stat boost trinket. Both of my trinkets are stat boost trinkets, by the way. One of them is does melee damage and one does not. They got all those. I'm gonna go ahead and blind all these guys anyway. And now we've got, with our Blessing of Summer, we have the healing increase, which will be great for the next big pack we got. We're basically, every pull we're using some cooldown, whether it's a minor or a major. Major being like wings, or like Blessing of Spring is a major cooldown. We're using something every pull. That way I'm always just healing a little bit more than normal. Whoa. Okay, so we'll pop a cooldown there. Pop a trinket as well. Because that was scary. Target the Paladin. Beacon.
My power is transcendent.
That was all a good save. I'll take that.
Sister Blades. Destroy these outsiders.
We'll go ahead and use that. Here comes the next pack. We do have a cooldown if we need it. I prefer to save wings, but we do have it if we need it. Interrupt the priest. Let's cut him down quick. Go ahead and use Divine Toll. Divine Toll doesn't feel as powerful as it used to. Oh, do I need to pop wings? Please don't make me pop wings. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We don't need to. We will pop a defensive. Have wings. I think we're good. Look at that. Saved it without wings.
Usefulness to the Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty. They serve her.
Excellent work.
Demonstrate your worth.
Go ahead and use this on him real quick. Get him some cooldowns a little faster. You got it, boss. And we have wings for if we mess up. If we mess up, we have wings. Generally stay stacked on the boss. Or on the tank. Alright, they'll go take care of that. I did use wings there. I did not mean to use wings there, but I accidentally hit wings. Tank's doing pretty good. This tank feels very knowledgeable. Go ahead and put the group debuff or buff on. Pop some big heals. In 3 seconds we can get all these. Feels really smooth, tank. You're doing a great job. DPS, you're doing great too. I mean, wow. That was very smooth. That's the smoothest I've ever seen that boss ever.
Mercury has warped the Priory from a place of contemplation to an uprising.
That was actually fantastic.
She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn it against us is madness.
Oh, I need to focus on healing.
A gift of power.
Just great job, tank. Great group. This group is feeling really good so far. Halfway through, and I'm impressed.
Elidar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength we Arathi lack. An army of the risen. The Arathi will defeat the Nerubians, conquer Khazar, and subjugate the world.
Such heresy. They defiled the sacred.
That is rough. That was at every single cooldown right there. I panicked there. I definitely panicked. I didn't need to use all those cooldowns, but I did. Luckily, they're not too long. I was just taking so much damage, and my screen flashed red, and that just made me go into panic mode and press literally every button. Should have been more calm and collected in that pool, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
Share in it.
This is one of my favorite dungeons to do from the new expansions. Defensive up. I'm sure I can do something. There's got to be something, like someone can interrupt something to prevent me from taking that damage. Maybe. I'm not paying attention too much. I'm in a 5. I know I should know a little more. Go ahead and hit the beacon with the prism.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Oh, it's pure. Okay, you just have to heal through it, I think, when you get that debuff, because I didn't see any option to interrupt that guy when he was doing that. We're going to use Divine Toll on the enemies. I think maybe Divine Toll needs to be used more as like a big holy power generator and an offensive ability, because it doesn't seem to really do that much healing. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like every time I've tried to use it as a defensive, as like a heal, it's kind of let me down. Now, I feel like maybe back in the day it was more powerful as a heal, but it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's not using it on allies. Maybe it's only hitting the one ally and mainly hitting enemies. Because that would make sense. Can't stun that guy either. Damn, that's a shame.
A gift of power.
Hit wings. Stat buff. Get the big heal on the tank. Heal myself. Yeah, like Beacon is just so much easier to use. Beacon with even with a single Holy Shock seems to be doing more than Divine Toll. I mean, heck, Beacon and Prism heals a ton. Let's see. You know, it did heal him. I just don't know how much. Lock in on the priest. Let me tell you, the combat auto-targeting that Blizzard added in I think it was either Dragonflight or this expansion that they added, where it like auto-targets whatever you're looking at, basically. Unless you're like tabbed on. Like if you untab and then you just attack. Like, see how it's just switching whenever I move my camera? That is such a good change that they did. Yeah, it sucks because like I'll drop a target sometimes, but like as a Holy Paladin where I'm not specifically trying to hit one target, I'm just trying to have someone to do damage to with Crusader Strike and Judgment so I can keep building Holy Power. It's fantastic because I don't have to like constantly focus on who I'm targeting unless I'm trying to interrupt. All right, let's wreck this. Let's top off Holy Power. Hit that Trink. And we'll go ahead and do that. Hit our blessings.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get the second stat buff. Start topping people off one at a time. Still got a good holy shock for the tank. Get some of that holy power back.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna try to save our wings for the top, because when she goes up there and all those ads come, they can like kind of focus on one target and just kind of gut you. Here they come. I'm gonna pop the cooldown, defensive. Beautiful work by the Evoker. Look at the CC our group just did there. That was, look at over there and wow. That was beautiful. That, I mean, excellent work.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Absolutely phenomenal. Stat buff. We'll just pop wings, start doing damage. And there it is. Plus 40 points. That's our first plus 5 of the season. We're going to have to get a lot more of those before we get KSM. But this is great work, everyone. Brought us up to a 1443. Alrighty. Well, with that, I am going to go ahead and head out, and I will see you all in the next one.